In a quiet neighborhood lived four best friends: Ali, Ayesha, Bilal, and Maryam. They laughed, argued, and played together every day. But there was one thing they loved the most: video games. One evening, Bilal rushed in with a mysterious box. "You won't believe this," he said. Inside was a brand new VR headset, unlike anything they had seen before. On the box it read, "The Infinite World." Excited, they decided to try it together. They each placed the headset on. The moment they pressed start, a flash of bright light surrounded them. When their vision cleared, they were standing on a digital platform floating in endless space. This was no longer just a game, it was real. The ground trembled. From the shadows, an army of giant robots marched toward them, their red eyes burning like fire. The friends froze. This isn't part of the tutorial, right?" Ayesha whispered. The robots attacked, shooting energy bolts. The kids ran, dodging and ducking. But no matter how fast they moved, the robots kept closing in. "This isn't working," Ali shouted. "Stay together," Bilal yelled. They grabbed each other's hands, forming a circle. Suddenly, a powerful shield of blue light burst around them, blocking the robots' attacks. The friends gasped. Their teamwork had unlocked a hidden power. "Let's push back," Maryam said. With a shout, the shield expanded, knocking the robots into the air. The battlefield fell silent. The first level was cleared. But deep inside, they wondered, if this was just the beginning, how much harder would the next levels be? A massive golden palace appeared before them, its gates locked with giant glowing chains. Above the gate, words shimmered, "Only the wise may pass." Inside the palace, they found a giant chessboard. The pieces moved on their own, blocking their path. To cross, they had to play. But one wrong move, and the floor beneath them would vanish. Ayesha analyzed the board. Ali made quick moves. Maryam gave clever hints. And Bilal? He distracted the dangerous knights whenever they attacked. Together, they solved the puzzle, moving safely to the other side. At the palace's final door, glowing letters formed a riddle. What is stronger than steel, but invisible to the eye? The kids looked at each other. Then Ali smiled. It's friendship. The door swung open. The palace faded, and the friends suddenly stood in a dark, misty jungle. The air was heavy. The trees were alive, twisting, turning, whispering. "Okay, this feels creepy," Maryam muttered. As they walked, the ground suddenly shook. The earth cracked open, forming deep pits. Ayesha nearly fell, but Ali grabbed her just in time. "This place wants to swallow us whole," he said. The trees began shifting, blocking their path. Thick roots wrapped around Bilal's leg. He screamed. The others rushed to help, pulling with all their strength. Together, they freed him. In the center, a glowing crystal pulsed with light, but giant vines guarded it. "Maybe the crystal is the key," Ayesha said. They stepped forward together. The vines attacked, but the kids held hands once again, their shield glowing brighter than ever. The vines shriveled, and the crystal melted into light, opening the way forward. They arrived at a massive throne room. At the center sat a tall figure cloaked in black and red, with glowing eyes. "I am the game master," he said in a deep voice. "You've done well, but the game ends here." With a snap of his fingers, the game master created illusions. Each friend was suddenly separated into different arenas, facing their worst fears. Ali fought alone against 100 robots. Ayesha faced endless puzzles. Bilal was trapped in darkness. Maryam was surrounded by moving vines. The friends began to lose hope, but then Ali shouted across the void, "Don't listen! He wants to divide us!" One by one, they remembered. Their power came from unity. They closed their eyes, focused, and broke free of the illusions. The game master rose. his cloak transforming into giant wings of fire. But this time, the kids stood side by side, their shields stronger than ever. With a mighty push, they unleashed all their energy together. A wave of light blasted through the throne room, destroying the Game Master's power. The throne room crumbled. The kids were lifted by a glowing beam of light. They closed their eyes, and suddenly, they were back in Ali's room, the VR headsets lying on the floor. They gasped for air, their hearts pounding. It was finally over. For a long moment, they sat in silence. Then Maryam smiled. "We survived because we trusted each other." Bilal nodded. In the end, friendship was our greatest power. They all laughed, realizing the game had given them more than an adventure. It had given them a lesson. From that day on, Ali, Ayesha, Bilal, and Maryam were closer than ever. They knew that no matter how hard the challenge, in games or in life, they could overcome it together. Because true friendship is the ultimate power,